Well, all right.
Welcome back to That Should Be. Paul Bertolino here. And, of course, we have Crystal Durant as well.
Yeah.
And Tommy Von Voigt as
Also,
well.
yeah.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. And, well, after the great year that was 1972, where do you go from there?
1978. No.
Eventually.
I missed some.
Eventually.
Tommy, jumping the gun.
Jump in the Fire. That's a Nilsson reference from 1973. All right. Woo! All right, so, but we're going to do 1973. We are doing our favorite songs from 1973 and our least favorites. And I get to start this one.
Yeah.
I get to start this one.
Excellent.
Which means shit gets real because I put my glasses on.
I'm going
right.
to take them back off again.
Yeah, then I got to take them. Well, that's when shit gets real.
That's
man.
when it
That's
gets
just
really
You better watch
real.
yourself. You better fucking watch yourself there. All right. So, I have, as always, a number of runners up. But, as always, I'm going to plow right through them. So we have Doobie Brothers, Long Train Runnin', Allman Brothers, Ramblin' Man, Paul Simon, Kodachrome, Maureen McGovern with Morning After, Edward Bear with Last Song, DeFranco Family with Heartbeat It's a Love Beat, Timmy Thomas, Why Can't We Live Together, Steely Dan, Reelin' in the Years, Elton John with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road and Daniel, Billy Preston, Will It Go Round in Circles, Love Unlimited Orchestra with Love's Theme, Jim Croce, I Got a Name, Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On, Skylark with Wildflower, Todd Rundgren, Hello It's Me, Chicago with Feeling Stronger Every Day and Just You and Me, Beach Boys, Sail On Sailor, Charlie Rich, Behind Closed Doors, and the song that broke my heart not to get on the list, So Very Hard to Go by Tower of Power.
Ooh. Wow.
But
Wow.
now for the list. The list itself. Number 10, coming in at number 10. Photograph by Ringo Starr. Ringo's greatest track. You don't like the song?
Tommy's face.
I feel Horse with No Name vibes.
Carry on.
I have a feeling we're going to be hearing about this song late in the episode.
Yeah, probably.
Photograph is Ringo's greatest track.
So good.
Period.
Period.
Beatles or solo. Period.
End of story.
End of story. And it's a collaboration with George Harrison. So it's almost like if the Beatles had existed in 73 and done this track, they would have kind of, well, as the Beatles always did, they would have found new territory to go in, which would have been George and Ringo collaborating.
Yeah, and that would have been something to see.
You know,
I think.
and that would have happened. Anyway, Photograph. Love that song. Number 9.
He's looking at me, isn't he?
He's
Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got by Four Tops.
Yes.
Yeah, now, you gotta like that one.
What were you looking at me funny before you read that one?
Oh, I don't know. I'm just waiting. Ain't No Woman Like the One I Got by Four Tops. What a song. That's probably my favorite Four Top song, period. And number 8 brings us back to the Spinners with Could It Be I'm Falling in Love.
Oh, so good.
From that same great self-titled album that came out in 73. It was like the first album that they did with the Philly sound with like Tom Bella and everything.
Yeah.
And it's because that whole It's a Shame era was a different era, really. They were almost like a different group in
Completely,
a way. But then when they came in 73 with this album, that's when the real Spinners like really come in. Number 7, You Are the Sunshine of My Life by Stevie Wonder. Oh my god, this fucking song. Now this song lives in two different worlds for me. I've talked about the songs like Whole Lotta Love that wouldn't be on this list because that's like a classic album track, and and it's not really like that AM radio world. This lives in both worlds. Like I remember this was all over the radio when I was a kid, and it's a time travel track. And it's a great Stevie Wonder album track. It's kind of like there's a foot in either pool for me on this one. One of my favorite Stevie Wonder songs. Number 6, The Love I Lost by Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. Speaking of Philly soul.
Yes.
And now this is definitely my very favorite Harold Melvin track. Easily. And there are great ones, many great ones, but this is my favorite. Number 5, Show and Tell by Al Wilson.
Oh my god, that song.
Oh, fuck. You kidding me?
Oof.
Okay.
So good.
And, well, if you haven't heard that song, go listen to it. Number 4 is another one of those great Latin rock singles from the early 70s. There was like this influx of that kind of vibe in the early 70s, and I'm here for it. Tell Her She's Lovely by El Chicano. Oh my god, I've always really loved that one. And that's a time. Talk about a time travel track. I mean, because that song is one of those that was all over the radio at the time, but I feel like it didn't survive the time. Like when you listen to oldies radio in the 80s or the 90s or whatever, you never really heard that.
Yeah.
You know, you don't even hear it like on TV commercials now or anything. It's
And I
just like,
guarantee you that a lot of people watching don't even know. Like, they'll know it if they hear it, but they don't know the title of it or who made it.
look it up.
Yeah.
That is, Tell Her She's Lovely, El Chicano, one of my very favorite songs. Number 3, My Love, Paul McCartney and Wings. Now, this is definitely, these top 3 songs, this one and the next 2 are absolutely those kind of songs where everything stops when they come on. This one, I mean, I remember being a kid, in 73, 74, and being with my mom in a clothing store and this coming on and me just like stopping and just like
What's
listening.
happening? So
Because
good.
it just has that it has that thing about it. It has that thing about it, and it has not died. I haven't gotten sick of it. I mean, even now I have it at number 3. So number 2, Natural High by Bloodstone. Talk about a song that makes everything stop when it comes
Oh,
on.
man.
Yeah. And the Natural High album, the Bloods, I had it on display for 1972 because that album came out in 72. But that is an underrated album. You may know the single, you've maybe heard of Bloodstone. That whole album is great. I really recommend it. But number 1, this is a glasses off one.
Oh
Oh,
shit!
serious.
This is no
Everyone,
glasses.
You
and a
better
little bit
sit
of
down.
repair.
Sit
Yeah.
down.
Pillow Talk by Sylvia.
Yes.
And I'm not fucking around. I am not fucking around.
Oh, so good. You know that?
Is this the same Sylvia that put out Nobody in the early '80s?
I don't know, but she's from Mickey and Sylvia, who in the 50s had Love Is Strange.
Strange.
Oh, Sylvia Robinson.
It's Sylvia Robinson.
Different Sylvia.
And after Mickey and Sylvia, she kind of she went behind the scenes and started doing writing and producing, and she wrote this song for Al Green. And Al Green turned his nose up at it because it was too racy, because he was, all on his religious vibe.
Oh, right.
So she decided to come back as an artist, like, fuck it, I'll do this song.
And
well,
crushes
lucky
it.
for her, she did. And lucky for us, she did, because honestly, I can hear it as an Al Green song, but it's way better as a Sylvia song.
Yeah. So great.
I mean, I can't imagine Al Green doing orgasm sounds at the end of that track. And I don't want to.
True.
But so there you go. That is my 1973.
That's good. That's a good list.
And here's an ad for you.
Hi. Haven't I seen you on TV before?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Rodney.
Rodney what?
Rodney Allen Rippy.
What's that in front of you?
The Jumbo Jack
A Jumbo Jack.
from Jack in the Box.
Did you ever get a bite out of it?
It's too big to eat.
You think you'll be able to get a bite now? Give it a try, Rodney. Tell us how you like it.
I can't.
Oh, okay.
All right. Well, it is Tommy's turn.
Tommy's turn.
Tommy's turn. See what I did there?
Okay. So, Tommy's take on 1973.
Tommy's take. Tommy's turn. Tommy's take.
Yes. So I
Tell us, Tommy.
It's TT time.
Well, I'll tell you all about it. It's TT time.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's something my dad used to say
Oh, really?
when I was a really little kid.
Oh, snap. Well, he just came through me. There you go.
There we go. We're having a real moment here.
Seance.
Damn. All right. Sorry. That. Yeah. Give me a second.
You completely like his equilibrium's been thrown
I had
off.
no idea.
Yeah.
It just came to me at the last second.
So, the honorable mentions. Yes, I have some of those.
As well, you should.
Yes.
It's 1973.
Obviously, I got to get Ramblin' Man, the Allman Brothers Band, in there for an honorable mention.
You do?
Got to.
Okay.
You know what? I like that one too.
I didn't see any shade directed at him.
Did I mention that one?
Yes, you did.
He said it too fast. I didn't hear him.
Oh, okay. I see. That's the thing. I didn't even remember that I even had it on the list, but I do like that one.
All right. Well, hopefully this mends this. Blockbuster by Sweet.
All right, now we're best friends
All
again.
right. See, it's
All
the
works
music has the
out.
power to heal. And Free Ride, the Edgar Winter Group. So those are my honorable mentions for 1973. But let's get down to the meat and potatoes here. We got coming in hot at number 10. We got the Sweet again with Little Willie.
Yes.
Yes. Oh God, early 70s British glam.
That was one of my favorite F-bomb shows that we did.
Oh, it was so good.
fucking great.
And you did Love Is Like Oxygen.
I did.
Yup.
I sure did.
Yeah, that was
And
great
Ball-
times.
What did you do at that show?
I don't think I sang one. I was playing guitar
Yeah,
and
he
keyboards.
played. And
Oh,
keyboards,
okay.
Yeah. Yeah, and I produced it. Number 9, Elton with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Just
Goodbye, Elvic Road.
incredible song.
Incredible album, incredible
It
song.
really is. Yeah. So now that's an album, that's a double album that oftentimes you could, as Paul has pointed out in previous episodes, you can just cut a double album down to one actually really great single album. You can even do that with the White Album. Quite frankly, you should do that with the White Album.
yeah.
But Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, I don't know that you could really cut it down to just one. I think that you'd end up with some really incredible songs left over.
Elton John would have Goodbye Yellow Brick Road would have to be cut down to an album and then an extra side.
I could see,
I could lose
yeah.
one side of those songs,
Yeah,
but that's about it.
But you really shouldn't go further than that.
Like Jamaica Jerk Off, that can go.
Yeah. Yeah.
But number 8, we've got Gladys Knight and the Pips with Midnight Train to Georgia.
Whoa, woo, woo.
Which one?
Midnight Train to Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Number 7, B.W. Stevenson with My Maria. A kind of a country-ish song, but more country rock. It's not going to be too many instances where anything even country adjacent shows up in many of my lists, but this song gets on there for
I
sure.
forgot about that.
Mamma
Yeah.
Maria.
Number 6, we got to go back to the glam. Mott the Hoople with Roll Away the Stone.
You know, you're answering the question that I had. We were talking about this earlier. I don't think it was on camera about where's Tommy going to go in the 70s.
Yeah.
Duh, glam.
Glam.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
Yeah, like with every era, there's going to be a thing where I'm just like, ooh.
Well, you're all about it.
Yes.
Or, first it was doo-wop, then it was girl groups, surf, stuff like that. For the 70s, for the first half of the decade, particularly, it's going to be glam. As we get into the 80s, it becomes freestyle, big time freestyle. And then when we get into the 90s, it's nothing, literally nothing whatsoever.
It's nothing.
But anyway, I digress. Number 5, Elton John again with Crocodile Rock.
La 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 la.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
We love Elton John.
Yeah.
We do love Elton
We do
John.
love Elton John a
We
whole
do
lot.
love Elton John.
Oh, it's getting,
you know what? I
it's getting
actually.
awful shady in here right now.
Well, I don't dislike Crocodile Rock that much. I loved it as a kid.
I just feel like there's just so much shade just washing over me right now.
It's so there are worse songs. There are far worse songs.
Way worse. Way worse.
Far
Bullshit.
worse songs.
Fine, alright, fucking fine. No more Mr. Fucking Nice Guy.
Uh-oh.
Which actually is my number 4 by Alice Cooper.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna say.
I was gonna
yeah,
say.
that has to be in there somewhere.
I'm just giving the people what they want.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
Oh,
what they need.
wait, that's 1981.
Nicely done. Alright. Number 3, ABBA with Ring Ring. Not
Oh,
the last
yeah.
time that ABBA is going to be making their presence known.
Yeah. We're gonna be lousy. with
Yeah,
that.
yeah. Ring, motherfucking ring. Number 2, Led Zeppelin, in one of their rare single offerings with Over the Hills and Far Away.
Oh yeah.
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 Well, we talked about this a couple episodes ago where you said you were talking about Led Zeppelin singles, and I said, didn't they stop doing them after Led Zeppelin 3? And then I looked it up, and they did singles all the way fucking through. There's like 4 fucking singles off Houses of the Holy or something like that. Something crazy like that.
Oh,
But
yeah.
they
I didn't know.
They weren't pushing them very hard. They didn't like doing it, but
Yeah,
they did
yeah.
it. So you could find
Yeah.
them all the way up to Into the Outdoor. Fool in the Rain was a single.
Right. Yeah, I just never realized it because Led Zeppelin is just so not a singles
Similar
band.
to me.
You
either,
don't
yeah.
need singles to get into
Yeah,
Led Zeppelin.
yeah.
Singles. Led Zeppelin is about the albums, absolutely. But I don't know. With a lot of ado, we finally get to my number 1 for 1973. We've talked about him before. This song is just one of those songs that it's like I look at the charts and it's like, oh, that came out this year. Clearly my number 1. This is a song. This is one of those stop me in my tracks songs. We talk about that kind of song, and that is Jim Croce with "I Got a Name."
I got
Stops
a
me.
name.
Yes.
Yes.
Stops
Now
me
we're
right in my
talking.
tracks,
I got
knocks
a
me on
name.
my ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lyrically, so fucking brilliant.
That part of the song when it's just like everything drops out and it's just, and I'm gonna go there free. I'm just like, well, I'm fucking done.
Yeah.
I'm out.
It's really good.
Well, the thing about
really
Jim
good.
Croce too is like
Incredible.
his time as a successful recording artist was very brief. He only had a couple of years, 72, 73 there, where he was really on the map. But just over that short period of time, I felt like his records were getting better and better.
Yeah.
They really
Like that and Operator, like those are like, where was he going to go from
I
there?
would have loved to have heard a 74, 75, 76 offering from Jim Croce.
Definitely.
There would have been some more timeless songs that came out of
Yeah.
him for sure.
I mean, granted, I know that at the time when that was happening, he was like looking to like stop doing it and spend time with his family. But come
but
on,
that would have lasted
He is
like
a troubadour. He was
year
a musician. He
Yeah.
wasn't going to stop.
Then he would have put
He
out
would have stopped for
another
like 6
record.
months, and then he would have had another
Gone
record.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, come on.
Yeah.
Let's be real here.
Yeah, no, we were going to get more albums from Jim
Yeah.
Croce, and we were
There would have been a
definitely gonna get
disco
more soon.
fucking Jim Croce song in
Do
1978.
you want to know something? I probably would have fucking
Yeah,
loved
it
it.
would have
too.
happened.
It probably would have been amazing. I would have been absolutely there for Jim Croce's disco
For some
album.
reason,
You know,
I
and
can't-
then
I can't go
1984,
there.
there would have been.
Oh my god! Why do you tease me with this shit? But anyway,
Yeah.
that's my 1973.
That's a good list.
Thank you.
All right.
You're welcome.
Okay. Edit.
Perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper by Serta.
Hi, I'm Joey Heatherton. Serta's Perfect Sleeper mattress is something great to sleep on. It gives you firmness and comfort. It's the perfect combination. You'll love it.
Now, instead of counting sheep, you can count on a good sleep. Be a perfect sleeper. Buy a perfect sleeper. Perfect sleeper. Buy a Serta. Woo!
Well, all right, we're back. And, well, it's time for Crystal to tell us what's on her mind.
All right, here are my runners-up. Tie a yellow ribbon around the old oak tree, Tony Orlando and Dawn. Touch Me in the Morning by Diana Ross. The Night the Lights Went Out in Georgia, Vicki Lawrence. Brother Louie by Stories. Frankenstein, the Edgar Winter Group. Drift Away by Dobie Gray. Little Willie by Sweet. You're the Sunshine of My Life, Stevie Wonder. Half Breed by Cher. That Lady, the Isley Brothers. Pillow Talk by Sylvia Robinson. Right Place, Wrong Time, Dr. John. Superstition, Stevie Wonder. Love Me Like a Rock, Paul Simon. Rocky Mountain High, John Denver. Stuck in the Middle with You, Steeler's Wheel. Love Train by the OJs. I'm Gonna Love You Just a Little Bit More, Baby by Barry White. Keep On Truckin' by Eddie Kendricks. Dancing in the Moonlight by King Harvest. Excuse me, Natural High by Bloodstone. But wait, there's more!
Oh!
Yeah!
It's the hiccups, though. It's the hiccups that always
sorry.
get me.
Diamond Girl by Seals and Crofts. Long Train Running by the Dewey Brothers. Give Me Love, Give Me Peace on Earth by George Harrison. If You Want Me to Stay, Sly and the Family Stone. Daddy's Home by Jermaine Jackson. Excuse me. Daniel by Elton John. Midnight Train to Georgia, Gladys Knight and the Pips. Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple. Behind Closed Doors, Charlie Rich. Feeling Stronger Every Day by Chicago. The Cisco Kid by War. Live and Let Die by Paul McCartney and Wings. Sing by the Carpenters. Ain't No Woman Like the One I've Got by the Four Tops. Excuse me. Here I Am, Come and Take Me by Al Green. Superfly by Curtis Mayfield. Kodachrome by Paul Simon. Do You Wanna Dance by Bette Midler. Oh, One of a Kind Love Affair by the Spinners. Oh, God, Jesus. And Funky Worm by the Ohio Players. Angie by the Rolling Stones. Break Up to Make Up by the Stylistics. The World is a Ghetto by War. Yes We Can by the Pointer Sisters. Free Ride by the Edgar Winter Group. It Never Rains in Southern California by Albert Hammond. And Papa Was a Rolling Stone by the Temptations. Excuse me, those are my
So
runners up.
which one was his papa? Mick Jagger?
What?
No, I'm just making a really bad joke.
I can't.
I'm making the worst possible joke, possibly the worst joke that has been made on any of these so
shit.
far.
That is a good one.
A good, a bad one.
A good,
It's a bad good one.
That's a bad good one. All right. So
Worst.
here's my list for 1973. Number 10, You're So Vain by Carly Simon. Number 9, also Sprach Zarathustra by Diodato.
Huh?
You don't
know
know
it.
that?
You are talking. You are speaking Greek to me.
Dun, dun,
Da-da!
da-da!
With the jazz behind.
Oh, that. Right, little bongos back there.
Yeah, exactly. One of the best instrumentals ever. It's basically
Oh, that's
like,
right. You're the queen of the instrumentals.
thank you. It's like a Disco 2001 in 1973. Number 8, Reelin' in the Years by Steely Dan.
Fuck yeah.
Number 7, My Love. Sorry.
Wait, we need a little time to put the pictures in.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. I gotta slow down. Reelin' in the Years.
Slow down.
Steely Dan.
Number 7, My Love by Paul McCartney and Wings.
That's a fuck yeah.
Number 6, Space Oddity by David Bowie. Number 5, It's a Tie between Neither One of Us Wants to Be the First to Say Goodbye by Gladys Knight and the Pips and Could It Be I'm Falling in Love by the Spinners. Number 4, It's a Tie. Will It Go Round in Circles by Billy Preston. Superstition by Stevie Wonder. And Me and Mrs. Jones by Billy Paul.
Wait, is that a three-way tie?
That is correct.
Dude, these guys are having a three-way.
3 ways.
We weren't invited.
Number 3, Love Train by the OJs. Number 2, two-way tie, Killing Me Softly by Roberta Flack and Let's Get It On by Marvin Gaye. And my number 1 is also a tie, Higher Ground by Stevie Wonder and Money by Pink Floyd.
Wow, those
Well, all right.
are strange bedfellows. Money, and
Yeah, but they're... I can't not have them, and they're both number 1 songs to me.
yeah, I loved Money when I was 3-4 years old because they said bullshit. And I felt like I was a rebel for listening to the song where they said bullshit.
Oh, do goody
And
good
Higher
bullshit.
Ground by Stevie Wonder? I mean, come on.
Yeah, you
Come
know, they're the best
on.
his best Red Hot Chili Peppers cover.
Oh. And you can hear about that on my podcast, Original versus Cover with DJ Crystal Clear.
And you can
Dr.
hear about it
Paul
later
Bellino.
on later episodes when we start talking about the worst of the year.
Yeah.
You know, is it just me, or does it seem like our lists are really starting to get pretty damn different as we get into the 70s here?
Well, there were an awful lot of
When you-
songs
when
that are on
you-
my list that
when
were
you
on
skip
yours.
the runners-up, and we're just talking the top 10s.
Yeah, we definitely have our places we go to.
We have our steezes.
Our steezes.
Yeah, we have our steezes. But still vibey. Yeah.
All right. So we're going to have a little break here, and then we're going to come back with the things that ain't our steezes.
The
All right.
stinks.
Non-steez.
Non-steez.
Give me a U, give me a P. Getting up the alphabet is easy. I got an A, look at my B. Gonna eat my alphabet to XYZ. Which I can make you say yes.
I know you can.
What's that spell?
Y-E-S, yes.
You said it. Vitamin C's and KTT's. Gonna have a good breakfast with my ABCs. Grab your alphabet and come with me. We're eating through the alphabet from A to Z.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get cream.
Let Noxzema comb your face. So the reason won't.
The closer you shave, the more you need creamy, soothing, medicated Noxzema.
Let Noxzema comb your face. So the razor don't.
You've got a great pair of hands.
Okay, well, it is time now for our least favorites of 1973.
Oh, yeah.
1973 is an amazing year, and there was some amazingly awful shit that also came out in that
Yeah, but
year.
there also seems to be a lot of background noise in 1973.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there seems to be. Thank you, Tommy, for noticing that.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's better.
It was just
That was just the
appearing in my-
beginning of the year. There was a lot of white noise going on.
More of that white noise that we
Yeah.
like to provide over here. But we've already discussed that. Okay, so my least favorites of 1973. Let me see. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have 10 least favorites for 1973.
That's a lot of stink.
Jeez,
Oh,
man.
yes. Back When My Hair Was Short by Gun Hill Road.
Oh my god.
Do you fucking remember that song?
Yes, I do now.
I don't know this one.
Yeah, it's awful. So bad.
Jambalaya by John Fogerty.
Oh god.
Your Mama Don't Dance by Loggins and Messina.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Bleh. Barf.
Paul McCartney and Wings with High, High, High.
Oh.
Yeah, I really... I think a lot of people like that song because it's like, look who he's rocking. That song sucks ass.
Not very well.
My Maria by B.W. Stevenson.
Ah, yeah.
My Maria. Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu by Johnny Rivers. I know that Tommy agrees with me
hates
on
it.
that one. We've got to be going like this. Okay.
No good.
I like Johnny Rivers, but not all Johnny Rivers.
I don't.
case you
See
didn't
previous
catch that.
episodes.
All right.
S.
Rock and Roll Baby by the Stylistics. Another group. I
yeah.
love the Stylistics, but that song sucks ass.
Terrible.
Don't Expect Me to Be Your Friend by Lobo.
Oh my god. I totally forgot about that. Yeah.
Song sucks. Anyway, Art Garfunkel with All I Know. Oh. Do you know this song?
No.
Oh my god, it's so fucking awful. Do you know this one?
Yes, I do. Unfortunately.
I love you and that's all I know. It's terrible. It's fucking...
Yeah.
You know, Paul Simon isn't as good without Art Garfunkel, but Art Garfunkel is not shit
Nothing.
with fucking out Paul
Paul
Simon.
Simon. It's true.
But my absolute least favorite of the year, by far, and I have mentioned some crap, Playground in My Mind by Clint Holmes.
Oh my god.
My name is Michael. I got a nickel.
I got a nickel shiny and new.
I
Gonna buy me all kinds of candy.
Oh my
That's
god.
what I'm gonna do.
Stop. Stop. That is probably
in my mind.
one of the worst songs ever by anybody.
Oh my god.
And the children laugh.
Oh my god. I used to think it was B.J. Thomas, but it's this fucking Clint Holmes guy.
Oh no.
I mean, at least if it was B.J. Thomas, he would have other singles that kind of redeem
And
him
Clint
somehow.
Holmes, we'll hear more about Clint Holmes later on.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
Oh.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh boy.
La 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 la. That was on the radio all
Oh
the
my
fucking
God.
time.
Yes.
At least twice an hour. People love that shit.
And they were wrong.
Oof, boy, were they ever. Oh my god.
Well, Tommy, tell
What's
us how
up,
you
Tommy?
feel.
Tell us about it, Tommy.
Tell us
Tell us about it,
Tommy.
stud. R.I.P. Olivia Newton-John.
Yeah, seriously. All right, so I do have a dishonorable mention. It is quite dishonorable. Smoke on the Water by Deep Purple.
Ooh.
Yeah. I have no room for it. It's a pile of shit. It's caveman rock.
I don't
like
dislike it.
caveman
I
rock.
kind of don't really. It's kind of a non-entity to me, really.
Da, 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 da.
Oh, you're mad because you hear it at Guitar Center all the time.
Well, that doesn't fucking
Well, that
help.
doesn't help. Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, that doesn't help very much at all.
I mean, I don't think it's great. I'll turn it down, but not off.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
also, do you know the story behind that song?
Of course they
Yes, they have to.
I think most
Okay,
people
I hope
probably
you do. If
actually.
you don't, look it up.
The fire and everything like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Fire,
Intro.
fire, fire, fire.
Fire at the Montreux Rock Festival.
Yep.
It was a real event that they wrote the song about. It
Yep.
really happened.
Well, Zappa and the Mothers were
It
playing.
That's right.
created this song
Yep.
and it broke up the Flo and Eddie
That's right.
lineup of Frank and the Mothers.
Yeah.
But anyway,
That is not my worst of the year, however. My worst of the year is also Clint Holmes with Playground in My Mind.
I knew it.
I don't know. I wonder if we have a trifecta brewing here.
So years back, like I want to say back in 2001, this dude I knew, I rented a room from him when I first moved out of my parents' house, and he had a jukebox in the house, which is pretty fucking cool.
Like an old school
Like an
Happy
old
Days
school,
jukebox.
old school Happy Days jukebox. But it was
Wow.
loaded. It was like converted to play CDs, which is is ideal because you could fit so much more music in
Anything.
there, and you had like a whole book of songs and everything. And obviously, one of them was "Playground in My Mind." I used to put that song on all the time, and he told me that was him singing on it.
Say what?
That when he was a little kid, they brought him into the studio and they had him stuck in front of the mic, and he sang all the "My Name Is Michael." His name was Michael. And and they're like, oh yeah, I didn't get paid for it at all. Da, 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 da. And I was like, oh my god, that sucks. You didn't get paid for it, but that's really cool that you're on this record from the early '70s. He's like, yeah, I think it's pretty cool. Come to find out later on, he was absolutely fucking lying to me, and just taking advantage of the fact that I just generally like to accept people at face value what they say, and it was just one of those things. Well, I guess I'll just fuck with Tommy. It's absolutely not him singing on it. It was like the son of one of the producers or some shit, or
the producer's kid probably.
Yeah, and I was like, man, so now like not only did my friend lie to me, but like I pretended I liked the song because I thought that was him singing. I never fucking liked that goddamn song. That song's always sucked.
Did you eventually punch him in the face?
Oh, no, absolutely not.
Now look at it this way. Now you don't have to like it.
Yeah, now you hate it.
Despise it.
All you want.
Yeah. All right, well, Crystal.
All right, here is my list. I've got 5 runners-up before the most worstest song ever written, ever. All right, number 6 is Rockin' Pneumonia and the Boogie Woogie Flu. Terrible.
Yep.
I see where they were trying to go there.
They didn't get there.
Yeah, and I'm not going with them.
And they got lost on the way.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Cover of the Rolling Stone by Dr. Hook and the Medicine Show. When you look them up, I want anybody to deny the fact that they look like they bathe in hot dog water.
No, they don't, because they don't look like they bathe.
If they bathe, it's definitely in hot dog water.
And they always have like these, when you get later into the 70s, they have all these really sexualized songs, and I'm thinking the
like
last people I
Dirty.
want to expect in these situations, or to
Sharing
imagine
the night
in these
together.
situations, is these fucking guys.
When you're in love
They
with a
look
beautiful
like-
woman. And
They look like the runners-on of the Manson family. Especially Dr. Hook. They're like filthy, dirty, nasty.
What's his name? Is his name Ray Price? The guy with the eye patch?
Yeah. Ugh, disgusting.
Whatever. It
Number
doesn't
4, Shambhala by the Three Dog Night.
matter.
I like that one.
No.
Yeah, no, I can understand. I don't mind that one. How does your light shine?
Shambhala. No, it's a... No. Number 3, this is one of Tommy's favorite songs. The Monster Mash by Bobby Pickett.
Oh.
The Monster Mash was a 1973 song.
Yeah, probably one of the many re-releases.
Well, I think that's like an every year song. 'cause
It was on the Hot 100 in 1973.
Oh, okay, well, whatever.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hate it too.
Yeah. All right. And my number 2 is Oh, Babe, What Would You Say?
Oh.
By Hurricane Smith.
Hurricane Smith.
Now,
Norman
How's this one go?
Oh, babe, hey, what would you say? It's supposed to sound like something from the 20s.
Well, then I don't like it.
Yeah. But Hurricane Smith is Norman Smith, who was the producer in the 60s. He produced the early Pink Floyd records. He
Yes.
was engineer on the pre-Jeff Emmerich Beatles records.
Yes.
And this is him?
Yes.
And this is him.
Oh.
If you look for the video, he's like your standard 70s dude of the time, like long hair, kind of a mustache,
Freddie Fender looking
crazy
dude.
three-piece suit with platform shoes, and it's, I don't know if it's from Midnight Special or whatever, but it's like, oh, hey, baby, blah, blah, blah. And if you know me, you know that I generally don't like that feel, the 20s, 30s feel, put in another era, because they try to make it sound old but hip and contemporary at the same time, and it winds up sounding like shit. And this is the prime example of it. Like, it should have been black and white with his hair slicked back doing Al Jolson. That's what he was trying to do.
What
And it just
about
stinks.
then-
I see. Yeah, there's a deeper thing going on there with you.
Yeah, I don't like it.
Let me ask you real quick then, not to sidetrack too much, but what about Big 10 Inch by Aerosmith? Do you find that falls into the same category?
It kind of does.
Okay.
Because, and you know what? If they didn't have the horns in the front of it,
Yeah.
if it was like, why not, I mean, there are guitars, but if it was hornless, it would have been less egregious for me.
Okay.
You know?
Aerosmith just doing Aerosmith instrumentation.
Yeah, and, you know, it's like everybody knows fucking Steven Tyler, he's like David Lee Roth in that vibe, you know, like,
Right.
Ice Cream Man, Big 10 Inch, you know,
Right.
okay.
It's sort of hat and cane.
Yeah, exactly, like a vaudevillian kind of deal. But nothing is as terrible as that song.
Okay.
And it sucks. But here's my number 1.
Ooh.
Get ready. Oh, you know what? I'll even
Oh, it's
Oh,
time.
shit.
Oh, now we're getting real.
Take
Oh
my
shit.
glasses off. We're getting real.
Like,
For the first time ever, you're seeing my eyes.
That's how real this is.
The number one worst song of 1973 is Hocus Pocus by Focus. Oh my god. Oh.
So
And
say it, the
instrumental.
queen of instrumentals.
And it's an instrumental. But it's just.
Well, surely you must like the yodeling part.
yeah, like we all do.
No. How were they even allowed to record that? I want to know who's responsible. I want my
Well.
money back. I want my time back. I want something back. I need
that part of your brain.
reparations. Reparations. That's what I want.
For Hocus Pocus.
From
Hocus
Hocus
Pocus by
Pocus.
Focus reparations.
Yeah, I want those reparations because I was, I was 8 years old when that was on the radio all of the fucking time. All the time. AM and FM.
And everything in between.
Public radio. Pirate radio.
Ham radio.
CB
radio.
truckers. Everybody loved that fucking song. And I don't, even at 8, click, this sucks. No Hocus Pocus. Fuck you.
Yeah, you know what?
You naming yourself after a magician thing? Hocus Pocus. Focus? What other song did
Nopus.
they do?
Nopus.
Nopus.
Okay. I'll join in.
Stinkus.
You know what? I don't like that
Suckus.
song, but
Stinkus, Stankus, Stunkus.
Yes.
I still think we should have had a trifecta on the Clint
Stinkus.
Black.
Yeah,
Brown
I'm really
Black Label.
surprised. That's a missed opportunity that we didn't have a trifecta on
I-
Playground.
yeah.
of
Well,
the Mind.
spiritually, we have one.
Spirit, definitely. I'm with you.
Spiritually, it's there.
I'm with you, but
Well, do you know what this represents? So, in case anyone's wondering, not only do we not show each other our lists ahead of time, we also don't play any kind of games where we just suddenly try to be cool and add to our lists. What we come
yeah.
to the table with is what we read off.
Right.
We
She could have
don't-
easily
yeah.
said,
I
"Oh
could've
yeah,
done
yeah,
it,
I
but
am going to
That's
put
not
that
how
on
we
there
do
so we can
this.
do
No.
that."
We like to keep this shit legit. So.
yeah.
We are for real,
Too legit to quit.
We're for real. We're as real as real can get.
Real can get. Ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, 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 ba-dum,
Come on, Crystal.
Cha-cha.
Crystal,
Huh.
focus,
Oh,
Crystal,
sorry.
focus.
Oh, focus on Hocus.
Oh dear.
Give me a J, give me an A. When I'm eating alphabet, that's okay. I got a U, look at my me. Gonna eat the alphabet from A to Z. I'm gonna eat a dog.
What, you crazy man?
What's that spell?
Dog.
I ate it, vitamin B. Delicious teas. Gonna have a good breakfast with my ABCs. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Gonna eat my alphabet from A to Z. Invisible ink pen. Invisible ink pen. You write on the paper. When you look for the writing, baby, nothing shows. Till you wipe with the sponge, you get to see the message. Invisible ink pen. In each specially marked box of alphabets.
It's in
Let's
1973.
just kiss and
say goodbye. But before we say goodbye, I mean, I should probably tell you something you probably didn't know.
Yeah.
And that is that if you haven't subscribed, you should
Subscribe.
subscribe, yeah. And if you do subscribe, you should click the little bell because you're going to want notifications. Unless you don't want notifications, then, well, don't click for notifications.
I subscribe twice a day.
Yeah. What he said.
I have a subscription.
So do I.
I got mine through Columbia House.
Oh, did you get it on 8-track?
Yeah, for one
Awesome.
penny.
For 1 penny. A whole stack. And, yeah, you know, chime in, let us know which songs you hate, which songs you love. And, you know, yeah, come and tell us how wrong and stupid we are because we didn't choose the ones that you want on your list.
And
all
how
that kind of
awesome our
stuff.
t-shirts are.
And how awesome our t-shirts are. I mean, come on.
Come on.
All right, see you guys next year in 1974.
All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait.
Oh, yes, please.
Turn off the air.
Yes, we all have our jobs here. Your job is to make sure that the AC is not on.
As it should
When
be.
I'm
Studios.
talking. When Tommy's on, Tommy's talking, it's okay.
Whatever.
Right. Because he's going to be talking about Horse with No Name.
Oh, that's just. You see what the abuse I'm subjected to around here.
We love you, Tommy.
Oh, but you know what? The light is changing. Let's see.
Uh oh. Well, just like
Yeah,
that.
there you go. That's better.
Okay.
Magical studio
All right.
lighting.
3, 2, 1.
Well,
all right.